Welcome back, YouTube fam. I had to do a video from the car. I'm still currently at work, but I had to come to y'all because I wanted to talk a little bit about what we're looking to see from Georgia this weekend. What do we have to do in order to beat Kentucky this weekend? Because if we don't play well, Kentucky it's a big possibility that they can win that ball game. So what do we need to do in this up and coming game? Honestly, I think that I was watching the press conference with Dylan Bell, and they was asking him questions about him half and half getting practice with the running backs and then the receivers, and just getting his opinion on how he feel about it or whatnot. And he seems very positive about it. It seems like it's just another task for him, and he just figured he just do his job. So it's like, I like him at running back. You know what I'm saying? I understand you want to run with the wide receivers a little bit to try to make sure that you're good, make sure that the play calls within the receiving room. But I like him at running back. I don't know about y'all, but I like him at running back. And I'm wanting to see more from Ladd McConkey. I'm glad that he's off of injury. I'm glad that Brock Bowers is back, because the first couple of games, and I don't know, man, I think I heard something about him having a groin injury, a slight groin injury in the beginning of the season, because we didn't see much from him, and maybe it could have been we wanted to see what our receivers, what our transfers was capable of. But I like to see more from Ra Thomas and Dominic Lovett. I like both of those guys. The run game, like I said, Dylan Bell, Dejon Edwards. I don't really care to see Kendall Milton at this point. The defense, we gotta go hard, because if y'all watch that last Kentucky game, Kentucky didn't do nothing but run the damn ball. So that's what they're gonna do when it comes to Georgia. And most teams are watching that film with Georgia, and they're noticing that other teams that is not as good is able to run on Georgia. So with them being a running team, I think that's the main thing. Force them to throw the ball. That's the main thing we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? And if we do that, I feel like we'll be good, because when just watching the Auburn game, it was crazy how Auburn was able to pull off the same plays over and over. And it's like we didn't catch it. Like, I don't know if it because we was on a road or what. It's a possibility. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, we pay attention to the run, because that's really all they really have. You know what I'm saying? They quarterback. I looked at some of his stats and some of their previous games, and he did his best playing smaller programs. When he started playing programs, with a higher level type of team and more competitive, that's when his passing numbers just start sinking. So I don't take him for a big time passer. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that they have a vertical threat. I think they're mainly focused on that run game, and they have some guys out there that can make some catches. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like they don't have anything like Auburn. Auburn had nothing outside of running both of their quarterbacks. They really had nothing going on, and we still didn't catch it. I just don't understand it. Like I said, maybe because we was on the road, and we just weren't clicking that game. But this game is going to be at home. Obviously, we're going to be turned up. I'm going to be turned up, and I'm going to give y'all the real feelings, my real feelings about what's going on. Even though a lot of people cover Georgia, I feel like sometimes they sugarcoat, what's really going on. Like we could be watching the same game, and it's like they still will try to make it seem like, just because they're Georgia fans, they'll still try to make it seem like, well, Georgia didn't play all that bad. Yes, Georgia, certain games Georgia do play bad, and I'm going to express it. So, y'all get them real true feelings out of me when it comes to me. I'm going to keep it real, and I'm going to also, be honest about things. But, I'm not going to be biased about Georgia whenever they doing bad. But I will say this: if we're gonna play like we play in Auburn, we'll have a loss on our schedule. You know what I'm saying? Our schedule only is gonna get a little harder. You know what I'm saying? We still got Ole Miss. We still play Mississippi State. Who else we still got? We still got Mizzou, Tennessee, Florida. So our schedule is actually getting harder for those who thought that we had a weak schedule this season. It's actually getting harder. So, but that's neither here nor there. I just want to say that, I feel like this will be the game that will stand out in. We'll definitely look more like Georgia football, because lately we haven't been looking like Georgia football. I mean, it's due to a lot of things. I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's due to the injuries, on the offensive side of the ball, the new coordinator, offensive coordinator, new quarterback, so it's a lot of things, you know what I mean? And, I know Georgia is the next man up type of team, but if you don't have the guys that you need, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, like I said, man, it should be a good game. Y'all tune in. I'm gonna try to come at halftime and give y'all my thoughts on the progress of Georgia Saturday. So, hopefully I can come back later on. If not later on, y'all gonna see me Saturday. So, anyway, man, I just wanted to kick it with y'all for a hot little minute. Like I said, I'm still at work. I got to get back to it. But anyway, man, y'all already know who it is and what it is, man. It's the Dog House, baby.